One of the more interesting products of this collaboration is actually our line of different accent chairs. Now, you might wonder, what really is an accent chair and what is the difference between like a regular lounge chair or a dining chair? Now, for one, as the name implies, an accent chair is actually there to accentuate a space. It could be a bedroom beside your bed. It could be in a living room, actually, in terms of like spicing up the layout when you have like a sofa, whether a 3-seater or a 2-seater, or sometimes even in the dining room, when you have like a buffet and then on both sides of the buffet, you can actually put a pair of accent chairs. But do you really need it? Now, in terms of design, prior to, let's say, mga 1980s, accent chairs are there only as decorative elements. But nowadays, accent chairs are also very functional in the sense that they're also very, very comfortable today. Not only are they going to spruce up the space, but at the same time, it also provides additional seating in terms of, again, if you want more guests to actually, of course, occupy the space. Now, when you talk about a good accent chair, one of the first things that you have to understand is, of course, how it fits in with the typical layout of a room. Now, the term implies accent. So, as much as possible, when you choose an accent chair, medyo dapat kakaiba siya from the typical pieces that you have. If, for instance, you have a solid piece of upholstery when it comes to your sofa, then definitely what we would recommend is an accent chair that is actually on the printed or patterned side. Same with what you actually do with your bedrooms and your dining room. So what is very important again is the fact that when you actually choose an accent chair, it should also be something that stands out. It should also be something that would set it apart from where you're going to be putting it. If you have like a sofa, then definitely the accent chair would not only complement the sofa, but at the same time, it also provides a very, very interesting difference or contrast to the existing pieces in the room. Now, one of the things also that I would recommend is that when you choose an accent chair, it should also reflect your personality, but at the same time, the personality of the living room, the bedroom, and the dining room. Lately, one of the most popular locations for accent chairs is actually the foyer. Now, you might ask, why the foyer? The foyer, of course, if you have it, it's also a very, very important space because this is where you receive guests, this is where you welcome guests, and this is also where you make your guests wait. A pair of accent chairs in the foyer is going to serve that particular purpose. You can actually ask people to wait on your accent chairs when you do not really want them to enter into the home per se. What happens is that now you have like a very, very nice waiting room, and at the same time, your guests are also comfortable in the space and in the furniture that you provide for them.